everyone, to the 44th Annual Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. We are now day 5, and there's Arabelle trying to make her way up this morning.
She got up yesterday. We'll see if she could do it today. We don't have too much wind here at the surface, but enough to get some of those special shapes up behind her. A lot of balloons up this morning for Flight of the Nations.
I'm not going to lie, Kristen, that's how I look this morning. Day 5 of Balloon Fiesta.
It is a Wednesday if I've ever seen one, right? Even humidity last I checked was about 80%. We're feeling it.
Oh yes, we sure are.
We'll say that. And it is much colder this morning, but a gorgeous sight here on day 5 of Balloon Fiesta.
So we've seen 5 launches so far.
Yes.
We are 5 for 5, and that's great news for Fiesta goers.
Yeah.
But what do you do when the balloons are gone?
Exactly.
When they've launched?
We
That's
have
where
a
Aaron
special
comes
guest.
in.
I know Aaron Scott with ABQ 365. You're here to tell us what to do after all these things float away from us.
Yes, so we got a lot of different options throughout the city. There's tons of events happening during Balloon Fiesta, as you guys know. So a couple different things that you can do for unique ways to see the balloons go up in the morning. If you don't want to actually come into the park, you can. There's one option that's routes, rentals, bicycles, and tours. So they're doing bike tours leaving from Los Poblanos, kind of in Los Ranchos.
Okay.
And then if you want to enter the park, you can come with them on a bike. So it's
that's a beautiful ride.
It really is. You go through the lavender farms, you get to go through the cottonwood trees, and it's just a really unique view of the balloons. And then, of course, parking is a lot easier on a bicycle as well.
I love that. What about Float the Fiesta? What does that do?
So this is another kind of unique option to see the balloons.
Yeah.
You can watch them from the Rio Grande. So they start up in Bernalillo. You float down the river on a little paddle boat or canoe, and the balloons just kind of fly overhead. It's a really gorgeous undershot of kind of all of the balloons in the sky.
That's kind of cool. We've seen some of the balloons over the past couple of days try and do the splash and dash.
Splash and dash.
So they could get really close to you.
Yeah, I've
there.
seen some beautiful photos from that, so I think it would be really fun.
So Old Town is also a big hit, especially for Balloon Fiesta.
So this is a great option for after the morning event. So they're doing live music at the gazebo in Old Town throughout the afternoon. I believe it's from 11 to 5. So if you go to Old Town, check it out, get some lunch, walk around the plaza. There'll be live music daily through Sunday. And then they're doing themed music every day. So Flamenco Day, Salsa Day, Native American music. So it should be really fun.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. Really bringing our culture to the rest of the world.
Definitely. And we have so many out-of-towners here. This is the perfect opportunity to showcase it.
And even though it's Wednesday, we're looking forward to the weekend. Music Fiesta coming up. Tell me a little bit about what that is.
It's going to be on Saturday. This year the performers are the band Perry. They're kind of the headliners.
Yeah.
We also have Gloriana and a couple of local bands will be performing too. So Saturday afternoon, I believe music starts at about 1:15. It'll be here in Balloon Fiesta Park. So you can come for Mass Ascension in the morning, hang out throughout the afternoon and stay for Music Fiesta. You can also buy special Music Fiesta tickets and just come for that event, or even stay for the glow in the evening.
I would suggest staying for the glow.
Yes,
Beautiful
absolutely.
Yes.
And there's still time to get tickets to that, correct? It's
Yes.
not, okay.
Not sold out.
Nice. And the Rio Grande Arts and Crafts Festival?
So that happened last weekend. It's also continuing this weekend. So it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday over at Expo New Mexico. They set up a huge white tent and have tons and tons of crafts and artisan vendors. So it's a great opportunity to kind of do some holiday shopping a little bit early. Another after a Balloon Fiesta morning, sort of head over there and do some shopping. Very relaxed. And lots of vendors to see.
You know, I feel like a lot of locals, they feel a lot of these events are geared towards the visitors, but they're not.
They're not. And being a local native here, like I've gone to some of these over time, but then now really taking advantage of all the fun things that are happening at this time of year in our city. You got to do it, whether you're local or a visitor.
That's true. At least get it in once.
Yes.
Yes.
And I know there's one thing, the beer festival, is that correct?
So this is also at Expo New Mexico. It's going to be busy over there this weekend. But they're doing the 6th annual New Mexico Brew Fest. So this is a huge showcase of craft beer from throughout the state of New Mexico.
cool.
So they're expecting over 3,000 people to come. So should be a huge party. Be sure you have a safe ride home.
Yeah. Is that 21 and over, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
They have DD tickets as well that I think are $10. Regularly, if you want to sample beer, it's $25.
Okay.
It's like fun.
Yeah, that's not too bad at all.
No, very affordable.
It does sound like a lot of fun. It seems like everything's happening this week.
Yes.
There's a lot
Busy.
going on. We have things going on year round, but this week there's a lot of options to choose from.
That's why we keep you around. She tells us everything that we're missing out that we don't even know about.
Happy to do it, yeah.
Well, Erin, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be out here.
You mentioned that you've been working Balloon Fiesta, so we're going to let you go so you can enjoy the balloons
Yes.
today because you're off.
Thank you. Yes, yes. Should be fun to just be out and enjoy. They're filling the sky already.
They sure are.
Enough quickly.
Thanks again. Yeah,
Thank
as
you.
Erin just mentioned, they are filling the sky rather quickly this morning. Take a look at what we're seeing out here. The beautiful sights of Balloon Fiesta 2015. We'll leave you with that. We'll be right back.